Well, hello there, everybody. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Everything is working, and I think that I got things set up. Apparently, there must have been some sort of change with Restream. I didn't get the memo, obviously, and so I didn't change my settings. But so hopefully, we're okay now, and things will be good moving forward. So let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Joe. How are you, darling? Hello there, Queen. How are you, my love? Salami, good to see you. Magical Nev, so nice to see you as well. Oh gosh, has everyone, hey everyone, are we ready to be unquestionably loyal today? And then Joe's going to be unquestionably unloyal today. Chelsea, hey, Steamship, how are you? Thanks for joining. Hey, Mark, how are you? All good on this end? Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And you heard the intro? Alrighty, righty. Yay. So there is that. I have salsa is in between my feet. It is raining outside. I started hearing that rumbling like right before I was, you know, hitting live. I was like, oh no, please do not mess up anything. And I think Chalupa, oh yeah, here's Chalupa. He has found himself a way to be on top of a pillow and be a little king over here. He's kind of built himself a little mountain. And yeah, he's just all stretched out and he's good. Hey, Monhun, how are you? You have coffee? I'm so glad. Do you take your coffee? Just curious. Um, so today we are going to be checking out the notes about like the webinar that we reviewed the other day. And I apologize. I could not get my mic to work. Just nothing was working. And I'm like, I'm just ending this. I'll deal with it later. It was frustrating. And so now here we are. This is me dealing with it later. And so we will be going over that. And, it just really seems like these people are just getting all geared up again. And it's really annoying for one. Some, of course. But I mean, again, I'm just astounded. It's like, okay, you know, how long are we going to be doing? How many years are we willing to do this? And again, that's why he put out this alleged survey, which was not really a survey. All hail the puppies. I like that. All hail the puppies. Hey there, Miss Lulu. How are you, my love? I hope you're doing well. Milk and equal for your coffee. Oh, okay. I like mine with the milk or cream, whatever, something like that, and something to sweeten it too. I think that's because as a little bitty Alonda, I would get the coffee ice cream. I don't know why I like the coffee ice cream. That's how I still kind of like it. And I still like mint chocolate chip. I love mint chocolate chip. Well, hello, Kim. How are you doing? Getting ready to be geared up for a bunch of nothingness, You're in the right place, my love. Yes, you are. You're in the right place. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think that's how I was introduced to coffee overall. I mean, my mom always drank black coffee, and I just don't understand people who just drink it, black like that. I can't do it. And I've never been able to do espresso. I've never been able to do that. It's like, I don't get the espresso, why people just love that. I'm like, this is just way too strong. I need to be adding something with it. I just can't do it. I just can't. And so guess what? I'm not going to because I don't have to. So there's that. Oh, coffee and mint ice cream. Those are two of your faves. Oh, good. So you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I like also the one that's like vanilla ice cream and it has like the little chocolate specks in it. And I don't know what to call that. Just, vanilla with the chocolate speck things. Black coffee is booty. How are you doing, Lamar? Um, and okay. And you can't really get this just anywhere. I don't know. I haven't seen this in years, and I kind of like it. And I don't know why, because what I get out of it, it's not that good. But bubblegum ice cream that Baskin Robbins had, because the bubblegum ain't that good, but I like the bubblegum ice cream for some reason. Well, I am so glad you do. I just can't. Espresso heavy whipping cream is awesome. See, maybe I need that. Maybe I just need people to, teach me how to drink it right. You're a mocha girl. Okay, well, I like that too. I haven't been drinking coffee in a long time. I don't know why. Just, I used to always fix it in the morning and I got out of the habit. So I haven't been doing that. Maybe I should do it again. I kind of miss it. Oh gosh, sweet condensed milk with some fresh coconut shavings and iced coffee. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. That sounds delightful. I just love how you guys share this stuff with me. I really do. It's just like, oh, I like learning about, your likes and dislikes and stuff. I think it's fun. Okay, guys. So we're going to just get on into this stuff. Oh, and it's going to be painful, as always. So I have my beverage that I will be grabbing here and there. My mom likes Superman ice cream, and I can't stand that. Okay, what the hell is Superman ice cream? I've never heard of Superman ice cream. Good Lord. I'm just kind of curious about that. Where do you get Superman ice cream? You're having 5 coffees a day, had to cut down. Yeah, I can imagine. I bet you were kind of like running around chasing your tail there, kind of wind you up. And did you guys notice that I put chalupas and salsa's mom underneath recovering Hunbot? I thought that would just be cute because isn't it painful? That's a question, isn't it? That is a question. I don't think it always is painful, Joe. It's always painful. But we've got each other. Tiger tail ice cream. What the hell is that? Tiger tail ice cream. I've never heard of that. You guys are coming up with like Superman and tiger tail, and like I'm all confused. I think thrifty ice cream makes sense. Okay, is that a real thing? Or are you making that shit up, Lamar? I'm not trusting you guys anymore. I don't know if y'all are just like trying to pull the wool over my eyes or something. Because I wouldn't be surprised, if you guys did that. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you guys. So you should be able to. I love black licorice. Most people don't, but I love black licorice. I don't like the red licorice. All right. Emily Guzman or Guzman. I am grateful to be here and thank you for having me as a panelist today. I have taken much value from your videos and want to thank you for the value that you bring to everyone. Oh, what value is that? I mean, I'm sorry. Like, what? But okay, I mean, she's new, so all right. The other day in the American aisle, I saw sour worm. What? Sour worm ice cream? Gross. But okay. Ash Mufareh. Fired up to be here today. Oh gosh, I mean, I don't know if I can do a voice for him because it's like I'm just gonna. Ugh. If you are alert, You will pull out today from me some great news. What? If you're alert, if you're alert, and we'll pull it out. Okay, whatever that. I don't really. That's kind of weird language. Yep, and yeah, exactly. That the pull out is just kind of weird language right there. That you would what? But anyway, how many of you will be excited today to take a lump sum, your desired amount, and walk away with nothing to know about ONPASSIVE forever? Many said no. Trust is far more important than performance, and this journey in ONPASSIVE has allowed us to see the trust and loyalty and mindset over the skill and mechanics. Yeah, don't need to worry about having skill. Don't worry about the mechanics. Who cares about that? Sour worms. I know some people do. I don't. No, no, thank you. But I do like the cherry sours that you get at the theater. Those I like. Um, 4 years ago, I said, we are going to make this happen. And I said, we will do it. Do or die. If you say, I will try or I will see what will happen, you may not. If you say do or die, you will go at it till it's done. How did you come to that conclusion, sir? I mean, I'm a little confused. What are you using to base this on? I just feel your butt in saying it. But that's just me. I mean, maybe this is actually based on something, but why do I think it's that he's just pulling it out of his butt? Right? Trust at 100 and achievement at 0. The poor LCs who had to spend hours trying to write these to make Ash sound somewhat intelligent. Oh my gosh, right? Poor things. We have paved the way. Have you? To what? I charged you $97 if you pledge to be loyal, big thinker, and I will deliver hands-free, automated, ethical, done-for-you application platform so that you can market your business or take ONPASSIVE as your primary business. What? And you made that. I always find it interesting how he throws in the word ethical, because he seems to be the antithesis of ethical, in my opinion. But if we just keep saying that everything's ethical and that you are ethical, then I guess people will just kind of go like, yep, that must be true because you've said it a million times. I don't believe it, though. Sorry. Don't believe it. We recognize that many of us made it the primary business. Well, I mean, it's always been kind of confusing because at one point it has sounded like you could join, but you don't need to promote it. But at other times it has sounded like, well, you just need to promote this. And it's like, well, what do you need to actually post any of that? Because, you can kind of hidden because you never actually say anything so that it's clear. It's always so murky. How do you make ONPASSIVE your full-time business? Well, if you sit around all day and you just keep on believing and, putting all your energy into that belief, somehow it's going to happen, I guess. I don't know. Fast forward, it became many, many other platforms, new creations, and technologies from scratch. We created departments, locations, leaders, and teams so that we can achieve the impossible, but they never did. We started thinking beyond what we started at the beginning. A community family far greater than any business transaction or product. With like-minded leaders, we got encouraged to raise the bar. Success is not a ceremony. If the case, the better what? If the case, the better the wedding, the greater the marriage. But we know that not to be true. What? Success is not a ceremony. If the case, the better the wedding, the greater the marriage, but we know that not to be true. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to mean. What does this mean? I mean, it's not even a sentence, but it's like, what are you, what? I don't understand this at all. Thought it was for business. Thought it was for businesses. That $97 is flushed out the toilet, and soon you will need to buy a position in the new direction company, right? He really is too self-confident. He had the balls to say this stuff, already knowing the SEC was looking into him and ONPASSIVE. All those promises he knew were impossible still being said. Yep. Mike Ellis has the largest downline, and we know how he promoted it to death. Good night takers are hard to find. Oh, yeah, they are, aren't they? It's good to have a sense of humor. Well, I mean, you need to have a sense of humor if you're involved, because that's about all you can do is laugh at how incredibly crazy and silly it is. People who smile can defeat anything. What? Okay, so if you go around smiling, you can just win. You're just going to beat everybody if you just smile. We're all just going to smile, and that's the ticket. Just smile. What a bunch of shit. An endless number of applications, then data centers that we know don't exist, never did exist, then AI and machine learning. Then we started thinking further with items we shelved for later and brought them forward now. Okay, and so what were those? And I don't think you ever did bring them forward. I'm confused. What are they? Used all the way through, right? All the way through. We built on them and compounded them, and we increased the value. We built on them and compounded them. What? You built on them. Okay, so I guess you built on something that was already there and compounded. How do you compound something that you like built up? I mean, are you talking about you compounded the value or something? And then we increased the value based on what? According to whom? I mean, there's not like a market that's driving this. Hello, Soma. How are you doing? It's total trash. Excuse me. I would say you are not wrong. And Queen says, success is not a ceremony. Then he lists a bunch of ceremonies and says, it's not true, I think. Yeah, I don't know. But thanks for trying to uncluster this clusterfuck. Because that's what all of it is. It's just like so weird. Even reading the notes is as weird as listening to him. Smile. Okay. $97. You get a digital marketing platform before the market, a conceptual proposal that became a completely different animal. Okay. We are at a stage now where clothes the $97 fountain. Does it mean you pay $97 and no, it's not right. According to whom? Hey, Violet, how are you doing? Thank you for the pink hand waving. The value has gone tremendously. To what? Gone down? And you will be the first on the planet to activate your AI products and services, meaning any potential growth beyond is forced to be following you. That is, if you qualify to be among our Navy. Well, I mean, considering everything just pretty much blew up in your face, I mean, nobody really went anywhere. Nobody got anything out of any of this. So, okay. Not hiding somewhere under the rock. Okay, what does this have to do with this? What? You must be visible and reachable. It takes two to be successful. If you are reachable and noticeable, you will be successful. Okay, so you got to smile a lot and then you got to be noticeable and reachable. So, how are you noticeable and reachable? I mean, are you going to tell people how to do that? Or are you just going to kind of just say it and then you're not going to provide any information on the how? I'm going with you're not going to provide information on the how. I mean, I don't even remember what all he said, but I just know that he doesn't provide any information because all of this is just a bunch of, use this. If it's clean, you will get there. Okay, that's something else he loves to throw in. Something that's clean. Why is it that things are clean? Ethical and clean are things that he loves to throw in without actually explaining that or defining what that is. Because he uses words in such a unique way that it doesn't make sense. None of it ever makes sense. But he's going to stand on that mountain claiming it does make sense, until the cows come home. If you use ONPASSIVE for your clean, positive goals, what's a clean, positive goal? Can somebody tell me? What in the hell is a clean, positive goal? And I guess now he's forgettable and unreachable. It's my guess. If it's clean, you will get there. If it's clean, you'll get there. If it's clean, you'll get there. I don't get it. He's projecting because he knows he's not. That's good, little Miss Lulu. If you use ONPASSIVE for your clean and positive goals, that is such a weird thing to say. I believe 1000% you will not have a force greater than ONPASSIVE. You must be visible and plugged in. Plugged in. It was so clean. A Mexican hotel to get me. Do the dishes. Oh, ONPASSIVE or whatever it's called now will never go anywhere. Ash has always been making it up. Yep. Cleaning your bedroom is a good, clean, positive goal. That is a good, clean, positive goal. I think that's the only good, clean, positive goal. Maybe your living room or cleaning any part of your house. Use clean energy for your goals, guys. I love you guys. All right, page 2. What makes me think so, if you know almost 10%, it's the substance core. What? The next 10% is massive. We increase the value and not the price. Whatever the fuck. If you see someone register after the 22nd of June, I will apologize. I guarantee no one after that date, not even if someone donates $500 billion. We lose our morality if we do. The trust and principle are far greater. Okay, so you're going to lose your morality? I thought you lost that a long time ago. I mean, the trust and principle are far greater. So, like, I think basically having, your, what do I want to call them? These little underlings believing in you. That's important at all costs. So, as long as you talk in a confusing way and throw in something every now and then that sounds like it could be plausible, perhaps, maybe. And if you do say perhaps, like at least 20 times as you're speaking, then they're going to somehow think that what you're saying is valid or something. Oh my goodness. Massive, but that's what he told his wife. That's a good one. That's a good one. For our loyal founders, you are grandfathered into all ONPASSIVE products and features. If 5 years from now we create additional products that I don't even know the name of, used to be anyone who has increased 100-fold. If we are slow, it will be 10 to 12 new products a year. Always unseen, disruptive, and creative value. Some tools will be just for fun. Nothing quite like that. Thank you, Kim. Wow. Page 2 is even stranger and more nonsensical. It is so far. Yep. Ash would absolutely take 5,000 times the money he collected from the founders without batting an eye. Yep. Susie, hello. Loaded up with buzzwords. Yep. Yeah, just as long as you can keep on doing stuff like that, just lots of buzzwords and then some nonsense. There you go. Additional product. Oh, bankrupt. Oh, play. Just for fun. Maybe that thing that looks like a self-pleasure device, that was just for fun. That little robot-y thing that I swear is a self-pleasure device. Anyway, I digress. If we create something without overhead, minimal is on us. Use it. Oh, bless, for example, which never, came to fruition, will touch every corner on planet Earth and have an impact. The company will take the expense. Well, that's great that the company took the expense of absolutely nothing, considering it never happened and will never happen. Yay. You will always be grandfathered first to all ONPASSIVE products before the commercial. Boy, that's exciting. Not. We are not just a business concept. Typical business 101. Well, you know what? I think we can all agree that they do fail. Typical business 101. I would say, yeah, we agree with that. And are here to provide the biggest value and impact humanity as a united force. Up, you lost me there. That I'd say we disagree. Right? Exactly. Exactly, Captain. I'm not going to put that on the screen. I think you understand why. I like it. 10 products a year. Like, oh my gosh. Like, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. It's total fake. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Um, no one will offer you, like on passive, whether money, inspiration, or reviving shelved dreams. Well, thank goodness that nobody else is going to be offering you like on passive, because if they do, run, run. Any activation we have, you pay to any package we can customize. Originally, it was one package and you get everything. We don't want to infringe on people who can't afford everything. Uh-huh. An example, if you can afford only one product, oh, Bob, for $50, then, oh, Charles is 150. You will still make commissions on oh, Charles, because you are granted into all four commissions, whether you paid to use it or not. Well, this goes totally against what happened later, because later on, you had to then buy the product in order to make a commission on it. Funny how things change, and how he forgets things that are said, such as this. The phase we were working on to rebuild tech, logistics, etc., will continue, as we will never reach capacity. That will continue to be ongoing. Sure it will. One product a year wasn't. Right? You are welcome. Thank you for helping me answer the easy question that Ash made up. Let's all suck up to him. Exactly. It's like, let's all go, wow, you are so amazeballs. You think they were confused on the, I think they were confused on a lot of things. Right? Another working product, but no working products. But this whole oh Bob and oh Charles thing, it's just so stupid. Okay, that will continue to be ongoing. We are reaching a point there. We can open a few products. So once we fine tune side details, the following 60 to 90 days will bring another, not tests. We will deliver it in courses. It's good to not be overwhelmed. Savor the products one at a time. Or is it because, you are just kind of like milking it because you really don't have everything, and so you can't put out everything at once, kind of a thing? We are finalizing some merchants. Yeah, how many merchants did you go through? I mean, there was a buttload of them. The way to pay for ONPASSIVE is different. That's one way to put it. There will be inbound and outbound, and it's in Dubai. We are looking into some days, weeks. We are confident we have enough stamina for our OMV afterwards. But anyway, over market value products for sale. That you just make this shit up and you just claim that they're over market. That's all you do, is you just make the claim. Have nothing to base this on. You're like, they're over market value, damn it, because I say so. That doesn't make it so. Just saying. Doesn't make it so, sir. The digital products will change the course of several billion lives. Well, what are they? And how will they change them? Because we know that you're just making this shit up, and that because there were no digital products. Their lives will be better due to the improvements of AI in our products, enabling students, organizations, and governments, right? Because there's nothing back there to even savor. Physical products. Initially, a month or two ago, I said we were 6 months away from opening our factories, but we have changed many things, increasing budgets, etc. So we have had to increase locations. So now we will have industrial city with multiple factories, warehouses, and products. Never happened. The plan has been expanded, and the logistics, infrastructure, and building sector is first. Streets, roads, bridges. Good Lord. You're still waiting for the, right? Still waiting for my OP branded debit card. Oh my gosh. Jix, I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm going to say it's Jix. I am waiting for Ash to start asking for another $97 for the next company. It changed my life. I am $97 worse off. Yay! Congratulations for being worse off because of his bullshit. Actually, I'm very sorry that you are worse off. I'm sorry that that happened to you. If I say anything, it's tongue-in-cheek sort of a thing. I really don't wish any of that on anyone. But all of this infrastructure bullshit that he's talking about is exactly that, just bullshit. It's stuff that never happened. He said all of this in 2022, never happened. But he's like, oh, yep, this is what we've done. Oh, yep. Got big plans here. And then, proceeds to, or if he brings it up then, doesn't bring it up for a long, long time. And then people just forget about it and move on. We are still under a year in getting this done with over 30 products. Well, where are they? Where are those products? Oh, they're not. Okay. We will be selling products till we die. Well, you have no products, sir. So how can you sell anything right now? You can't. Okay, good. That's the deal. You can't. You have nothing. We have been working across the globe testing products. Really? So if you've been doing all this testing, then how come you're not having anything to sell? And materials friendly to the environment, the cleanest on the planet. What do you mean by that? What products are clean? How are they clean? It far exceeds the supply. Well, what is the demand? The demand for what? How do you know this? Because this just sounds like you're throwing out a bunch of shit to make it sound like impressive because, you have nothing to back this up with. But if you just say a bunch of gobbledygook, people go, oh, okay, yay. Wow, he's so smart and brilliant. Wow. Oh, we're so lucky. Gosh, we are in the best place. Yeah, Matilda, that's what I think so too. Really? Ugh, goodness. No matter what we do, it will be impactful. Well, it's been very impactful, the fact that you haven't been able to do anything. That's really impactful. And for some reason, people are still hanging on. I don't know why, but they're still hanging on and still like, oh yeah, it's do or die. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for it to happen. And yeah, still waiting. It's been 20 years, but we believe. As long as we smile and we have the belief, and we're all family, and we hold hands virtually and sing kumbaya, yeah, it's gonna happen. Pfft, goodness. Oh, Monhun says to Joe, we'll probably be generous and offer a $10 credit for our ONPASSIVE founders in the new company. Mark says, I'm still waiting for my own mail that was sent 2 years ago. You too? Steamship says, I'm still waiting for the ONPASSIVE space program. I can't wait. Soma is laughing till they're crying. Joe says the testing didn't work out so well. No, it didn't. It's so clean, it doesn't exist. Hey, guys, says Mr. Level. Hello, my love. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very well. Goodness, the demand far exceeds the supply. No matter what we do it will be impactful because I say so. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So the fact that you rip people off and, misled them, that's how you did one thing. Is that how you do then everything? We have 3 physical products completed. Well, what are they? And about to be manufactured that we are protecting right now. With a founder position, but just so you know, are thinking how many people on what market cap for them. The 8 billion people on planet Earth will be impacted and will use it because I say so, and I'm Ash Mufareh, damn it. And I'm dreaming big because that's all I have. And that's how I just, get these people to keep on following me as I just say a bunch of big ass dreams. And for some reason, they actually believe me. The next 80 billion will use this technology. Well, what 80 billion? What, 80 billion people? Where are these 80 billion people coming from? I mean, I'm confused. Where are you getting these numbers? Because these numbers are jacked. And save humanity from wars and bloodshed. Okay, you can now stop wars. You're like, oh, well, you know what? Because of me, Ash Mufareh, and ONPASSIVE, my amazeballs company, that has so many products that nobody has ever seen or used. We are stopping all wars. Well, how come you haven't stopped the wars that are going on around the planet right now, sir? If you have that, why aren't you using them? Could it be that you don't have them? Asking for a friend. They're going to be able to stop bloodshed. No more bloodshed. We will create an endless number where you're going to create jobs. I didn't think people needed to have jobs if they just, got a position with OP, underneath somebody else. And then they were able to be a reseller. So I'm confused. Why do people need jobs? I'm confused. Why do people need jobs if they can just sell all the ONPASSIVE stuff? But anyway, and new concepts not competing for up to hundreds of years later, even past the year 2422. Why did he say 2422? Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, if I play a shell game, I can show you them. I'll just keep on, moving the thing that is supposed to be there. Jick says, passive reinventing products that are already available on the market. Yep. One product after the other. Very good at that. Someone's like, total trash. Monhun says, it would take another 600 years for 80 billion people to be born. ONPASSIVE couldn't survive 6 years, but will somehow survive 600 years. Yeah, makes no sense, right? Oh, Steam Show's like, I'll ask Chat GPT. Be right back. Jelly Snack is, J O in the year 2525. Right? Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, a physical product reporting in. And see, this is exactly the product I was talking about, the self-pleasure device. If man is still alive, I won't sing for you guys. But you guys are getting it, right? Because they're putting the words. So, I can say the words. Anyway, okay. The world and life will never be the same. We will be safer, more comfortable, and give us more power as humans. What do you mean, give us more power? More power as what? I'm confused. No other company has or will as we will. Well, I, other companies are making more now because you have a big old goose egg, sir. Just saying, you have a big old goose eggs right there. Stick with me and you will go places. What are those places that they're going to go? I mean, is everybody going to put on some, little silver bracelets and then meet in a little, a room that's like 6x6 or something? Don't know. Knowing me, if there is trust and loyalty, transparency and integrity, will always have the founders in our hearts, right? Not everyone is founder material. We are a ground lift, whatever the fuck that means. If you like something crazy, bigger, impactful, more humane, you are in for a ride. The world is going to wake up to a whole new world and way of life with ONPASSIVE, a reborn humanity and a new super unicorn. Good gravy. I mean, I'm sorry. This just all sounds like a bunch of hooey. Or is it just me? Is it just me that this all sounds like a bunch of hooey? A big old bunch of hooey? Does Marty think that Google is a truth engine? No. Marty needs, he still believes that, believes even that he has been kicked out. If that was me, I would be telling people not to trust Ash. Yeah, so would I. Obviously, he plans to enslave the birds and turtles, making humans more powerful. Oh my gosh. So he is recruiting new founders for this scam now. Joe's all like, bull poopy, bull poopy, bull poopy. I'm not sure, Kim, who you're referring to, Ash or Marty, or both, about who's recruiting what. Oh my gosh. I don't, but just reading it, fuchsia poop shape. So I'm guessing it is a fuchsia poop emoji, which I'm just absolutely dying to see. You get so excited when there's a new message in the back office. Not, that's the thing. It's like, okay, number one, the name of O News is so dumb. So stinking dumb. O News 1, O News 2. Oh, did you see O News 3? Oh my gosh, this is so meaningful. And for them, this O News bullshit, it's the most that they've had in a long time to really hang their hats on. So for these people who are still believing in this crap, they're, look, there's something. Yes, it's all going to come true. I just knew it. Yes. And if I just keep believing, I'll just keep believing. Maybe you should, just go sit down, take down all the decorations that you have because, there's no celebration. Nothing's going to happen. Oh, news, more like no news. Yeah. Right. And they all say the same thing. Yeah. And that is the thing. It's like they're getting excited over what? Bullshit crap that's put up in the quote back office. Really amounts to nothing. But they turn it into there's a secret message here. And we're going next O News comes out because we're decoding it for that long because they have to have something to talk about. And so now all they can do is keep on rehashing the O News. Just pick a number and then build on it. It's disgusting. And one of his comeback webinars, he said they wouldn't be using the ONPASSIVE platform for any new features or products. Then a few months later, puts out a survey product in the OPOES. He's hopeless. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I love this. I love this. Unicorn. Oh my gosh. It's like having a party, but being the only one there. Well, fortunately, Jix, you have all of us and we have all of each other, that we can all talk about this insanity, right? Like it's the Da Vinci Code. That's what it feels like. They're all trying to be like, yeah, there's something else in here, it's all about between the lines because, there's more nuggets. There's all those nuggets that, that Ash says. I get so much out of those nuggets from him. Oh, puppy, please. Please. Nugget this. Goodness. But, I will be coming back soon, probably later this week. And you're absolutely right, Soma. Exactly. Fake. And that makes me think of, gosh, Seinfeld, Elaine. And if you know the episode I'm talking about, when she's telling Jerry that she faked it. And he's like, but what about this time? And she's like, fake. So when I see fake, that's what I go to. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll probably have to just like Google something about Elaine and Jerry and fake. And then you'll probably come across something and you'll go like, oh, now I got it. Poop nuggets. I like the poop nuggets. Like, I don't want real poop nuggets, but I like that you had. I'm going to get down on the go and spend some time with my Bubby Wumpkins. I'm also going to have to, like take a shower and all that. Why, thank you, Steamship. You love the return of my live streams. Thank you so very much. And there are some other things that I do want to talk about as well. And I do have crap going on in my personal life as well that I'm dealing with. And sometimes everything just gets to be a little bit too much. So if you guys don't hear from me, just know I'm dealing with crap, and or most likely this is still going on too. I'm just in a lot of pain. And sometimes when I'm in pain, it's like, I just can't, because I'm just so uncomfortable. But, I do want to be here with you guys. I have a good time. Hang on just a second. I have something else that I can share with you. So, Joe, hang on to that. You're going to stay, but I've got to find what was sent to me. And why does it seem like I am not charging? And it should be charging. And it says I'm at 50%. Give me just a second here. And let me see what I have. Okay, this should be funny. Okay, if I can now, why can't I find stuff? Keep on entertaining yourselves, as I know that you can. Dang it, where did everything go now? Is it seriously wanting me to sign back in? Hang on, hang on. I know you guys are hanging, right? Okay. Where is that? Okay. All right. So this is going to be kind of funny. So we're going to be checking this out. All right. So this is basically taking the notes that I just read and running it through a large language model as if you were like a kid, sort of a thing. So that's what we're going to be looking at now together. All right. Meeting thingy by me. I forgot my name. So guess what? There was this big people talk, a meeting, and this nice lady named Emily came and was like, thank you so much for having me. I love your videos. They're awesome, like sprinkles on pancakes. And everyone clapped or maybe just blinked. I don't know. Then this other guy came on, and his name is Ash. And oh my gosh, he was like shouting in a good way. He said he was fired up, which probably means he's a dragon or something. He said he has secret stuff to tell us if we listen with our earballs. Then he asked, do you want to take a big chunk of money and then leave and never talk about ONPASSIVE? I don't know what it's called ever again. And a bunch of people were like, no, which I think is the right answer. Then he yelled, do or die. which sounded super serious, but also like something superheroes say. He said, if you only try, you might fail, but if you do or die, then you win. I think that means you got to be like a brave ninja who never gives up, even if your sandwich falls on the floor. Then he talked about $97 a lot, like so much. He said if you gave him $97, he'd give you robot stuff that does work for you and you don't even have to touch it. It's like magic robots that do homework or something, but for grown-ups. And then he was like, we made so many things, like so many. There's, oh, Bob, he's probably a talking robot dog. And oh, Charles, maybe a robot giraffe. And if you buy one, you get money from the other. Also, departments and buildings and teams and laser beams. Okay, he didn't say laser beams, but I bet they have some. And they're building factories, like actual ones, not pretend, with roads and bridges and possibly rocket ships. He also said they're going to sell stuff forever, like until we're all skeletons, but in a good way. They tested their stuff on a whole planet, and it's going to help everybody and make the earth cleaner, like a bath, but for the ground. Then he said they made 3 super secret things that are not for founders, but are so cool that like 8 billion people are going to use them, and even more people in the future, like in space or jobs, and even help kids and presidents and aliens maybe. Then he said the year 2422, and my brain exploded because that's so far away, like older than dinosaurs, but the opposite. Then he said, stick with me and you'll go places, which probably means a rocket bus or something. Then he yelled something about unicorns, like a super unicorn, which is like a regular unicorn, but with Wi-Fi and business powers. Anyway, I think ONPASSIVE is building a giant robot unicorn company to save the world. And if you gave them $97 a long time ago, you're in a club forever and you get all the robot giraffes and space apps and friendship money. The end, I think. Oh my gosh. That was absolutely best. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's see what you guys said. Totally understand. Take care of yourself first. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Kim, for that. Hello, Solace, little tiny dinger. Your wife is out of the country. Oh, you're lucky then. Monhun says, dang, this is more on the founders levels. Probably, yeah, right? He did mention laser beams a lot. Rocket ship, says Joe. Oh, that was just fun to read. Did Sherry write this summary? No, sounds like she did. Oh, that was just fabulous. I really enjoyed that. And I hope you did too. And I hope you enjoyed, the other notes that I read, even though they were, like more WTF. Kim, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I am so glad you enjoyed it. Well, like I said earlier, I was going to get down on the go-go. Now I'm actually going to get down on the go-go, but I will be back because there is something that I'm going to react to. And I think it's definitely worthwhile to, do so. And I think it's important to just look at how the manipulation continues and who's doing it. And I think you guys would agree with that. Anyway, I do want to say thank you much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. And if you are the replay crew, whoop, whoop for you. Thank you for joining. And if anybody had to catch up, whoop, whoop for you as well. And I will see you on the next one. And don't forget, you're beautiful and I love you. Until next time, have a good one, everybody. And chalupa and salsa wag their tails for you.